Hey everybody, this is Nick the Lion now here for game 13 of my run of Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. And I think my 12 game winnings total is about $328,989. So let's see if I can add on to that. I know it's been quite a long while since I've actually attended to this run. In fact, I think it's actually been more than a year, so I'm excited to get back into this and see if I can keep my winning streak going.
Player one.
There's, of course, only one way to find out. And my opponents are going to be Holly and Jamie for this game. Wow. I've actually got two different opponents this time. Interesting.
Here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex.
And there's, of course, the great Alex Trebek that we all miss very, very much
to
even to this
everyone.
day.
Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
Let's see what the categories are going to
Categories
be.
for the Jeopardy round are Everyday Italian.
Yum.
This means war.
Yeah.
TV MDs.
I think I've actually had a couple of these
Mountains.
categories before.
Intravenous. And literary characters.
All right,
let's get back into this.
I'll start off with
Player
Everyday
one
Italian
has
for
control of the
1,000.
board. While pointing the
Oh, I already found the Daily Double. Interesting. Woo.
It's the Daily Double. Here's a chance to break the tie. Answer this.
So, of
This
course,
day
bet
of
it
the
all.
week is martedì.
What is Tuesday?
You have
All right, got it.
maintained your lead. Way to go.
Good start.
You again.
This means
player
war
one.
1,000.
The 100 Years' War, 1337 to 1453, was fought between England and this country.
What's France?
It's player one. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direct. Correct. You get to pick again.
TVMD's
player one.
1,000.
We dig forensic anthropologist Dr. Temperance Brennan on this Fox drama. Yes, player one.
What is Third Watch? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Should have backed off. Oh well.
Okay, player two.
Bones?
That's correct.
Okay, it was Bones.
Player two. Back to you.
TVMD's for 200.
JD, Turk, and Dr. Cox have practiced on
What
this
scrubs?
series.
I suppose I don't need to be going for the high value
Let's
clues
hear it,
at least
player
that
one.
much, seeing as how we already found the Daily Double, but
Correct.
Alright. So I guess I'll
Please
just pick
again,
randomly.
player one.
Intravenous for 600.
Like Mercury, Venus has this many moons. Player one,
What is 0?
that is correct. We return
And
to
literary
you,
characters
player
for
one.
800.
The invaders in this H.G. Wells novel are described as having tentacles and a peculiar V-shaped mouth. It's player one.
What is the Island of Dr. Moru?
Sorry,
No.
that's wrong. Anyone else?
I'm just not the biggest reader out there.
Here's what we wanted.
And it was the War of the Worlds. Would have probably been my second guess. Oh well.
Select again.
This means war for 600.
This future state declared its independence in 1836 during a war with
I should
Mexico.
know this one. What is Texas?
Player one. Good. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Mountains 1,000.
Geological evidence shows that this 5,000-mile mountain chain may extend south into Antarctica.
Don't quite know at the top of my head, so I'm not gonna try it.
Here's the correct response. The
The
Andes.
Andes. I should have figured. Oh well.
Player one, you pick again, please.
Mountains for 400.
Tenzing Norgay was one of the first two men to reach the summit of this mountain on May 29, 1953. Yes, player one.
What is Mount Everest? All right. Good thing I stuck with that.
Player one, pick again.
Everyday Italian for 600.
Tenzing Norgay was one of the first two men to reach the summit of this mountain on May 29, 1953. Okay, player one.
What is the foot? All
That
right.
is correct. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Intravenous for 800.
We're not sure if it was ancient or not, but the first U.S. flyby of Venus was by one of these space probes in 1962. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is the Voyager?
Oh,
No, really?
anyone else want to
Thought
have
for sure that'd be right. Oh, well.
The correct response is Mariner.
It was the Mariner.
Player 1, back to you.
All right, literary characters 1,000.
Ivan Petrovich Voynitsky is the title character of this 1899 Chekhov play. Yes, Player 1.
What is Uncle Vanya?
Good for you.
All right.
Choose again, Player 1.
Intravenous for 200.
Venus's surface is hard to view from Earth because it's completely covered by these. Player 1.
What are mountains?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we were looking for. Clouds.
Clouds, okay. It makes sense.
We return to you, Player 1.
All right, TVMDs for 800.
Dr. Kavanaugh, the first name would give things away, was a Boston M.E. with a checkered past. On this drama, it's Player 1.
What is Crossing Jordan?
That's correct. Player 1, pick again.
All right, this means war for 400.
In this U.S. war, it was the Yanks versus
I
the
think basically
Confederates.
everyone in America should know this answer.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is the Civil War?
That's it. You get to pick again,
All
Player
right.
1.
Everyday Italian for 200.
Formaggio is this dairy product. Okay, Player 1.
What is cheese? All right.
Select again.
I'll go with mountains for 800.
The Caucasus Mountains of Eastern Europe are predominantly found in this country.
I don't know.
Here's the response we were looking for. Russia.
Russia, okay.
You again, Player 1.
All right, literary characters for 200.
In A Christmas Carol, the ghost of this dead partner is the first spirit to visit Scrooge.
Who's Jacob Marley?
Player 1. Yep. Please pick again, Player 1.
I'll go with intravenous 1,000.
Galileo's finding that Venus goes through these, like the moon, was the first direct evidence for Copernican ideas. Okay, Player 1.
What are phases?
Good.
All right.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
This means war 800.
Lasting from 1957 to this year, the Vietnam War is the longest in which the United States has taken part.
What's 1975?
It's Player 1. Yes. You get to pick again, Player 1.
All right. TVMD's 400.
Maria Bello and Sherry Stringfield are among the many who doctored up this long-running NBC show. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is ER? All
Right you
right.
are.
Doing really good now.
You again, player 1.
Everyday Italian for 400.
This food staple is pane.
What's bread, I think?
Yes, player 1.
Yep.
Right. Player 1, pick again.
All right, 600 for mountains.
The Wayanea Mountains in this U.S. state rise up to 4,025-foot Mount Kaala. Okay, player 1.
What is Colorado? No.
Oh, sorry. That's incorrect. Any other takers?
Oh, I should have said Hawaii. That sounds like a very Hawaiian name.
Here's what we wanted.
Yeah, Hawaii. I can see it now. I don't know what I was thinking there, but oh well.
Choose again, player 1.
All right. 400 literary characters.
In A Scandal in Bohemia and other early stories, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle gave this physician a wife, Mary Morstan. Player 1?
Who is Dr. Faustus? Nope.
Anyone else?
It's gotta be Watson. I don't think it's Jekyll.
Here's the correct response. Dr. Watson.
Yep.
We
Because
return
Jekyll
to
was
you, player 1.
Robert Louis Stevenson. All right. I have a variety of clues to pick from here. I'll finish off TVMDs.
Doctors Lisa Cuddy and Allison Cameron have roamed Princeton Plainsboro Hospital with this acerbic title doc. It's player 1.
Who is House? All right. Back at the 6,400.
Player 1.
Mountains for
pick again,
200.
please. The Hoosick Mountains are a range of these colorful mountains located in Vermont. Yes, player 1.
What are Green Mountains?
You
The
got
reason
it.
I know that is because of the Green Mountain Coffee brand, admittedly.
Please pick again, player 1.
Finished off Intravenous.
One of these on Venus lasts about 244 Earth ones.
I think it's a day.
Let's hear it, player 1.
Yep.
That's right. Way to go. Player
All right,
1.
finish
back
off This
to you
Means
for
War.
our next. During the Revolutionary War, volunteers ready to fight with 60 seconds notice were called these.
Who are the Minutemen?
It's player 1. That is correct. Player
All right,
1.
Everyday Italian
back to
for
you.
800.
This quadruped is un cavallo. Player 1.
What is a horse? All right, got lucky with that guess. And finally,
we'll
literary
wrap up
characters
the
for
board
600.
with this clue. Let's go to the Clue Crew for this next clue.
John Tenniel depicted this Lewis Carroll title character in 1865.
Yes, player 1.
All right, who is Heidi? Really? Maybe it's
Anyone
Alice.
else want to hazard a guess on this?
But I could have sworn Heidi was the correct answer for that one. But at least I'm still off to a really good start with $7,400.
Here's the correct response. Alice.
And yeah, it was Alice. So at the end of the
Player
Jeopardy
three,
round, I've got
you're going first in Double
$7,400.
Jeopardy, and we'll start that round right after this break.
Holly has 1,000 and Jamie has nothing. So Jamie will get the pick first in Double Jeopardy.
We start the Double Jeopardy.
See what the categories are.
With this one. Slogans
Ooh.
and mottos. Celebrity AKA.
Ooh, God.
Shakespeare's characters. Foreign words and phrases. Science. And fodder of the bride.
I don't know how I feel about these categories, but we'll
Player
see if I can
three,
make them
you're
work.
in
Fodder
last
the bread for
place.
400.
Let's see if you can close that gap. This steel man who gave away $350 million gave away his daughter Margaret at her 1919 wedding. Okay, player 1.
Who is Andrew Carnegie, I believe?
Good.
Yep.
Select
All right,
again.
slogan and mottos 2,000.
With a name like this one, It has to be.
Oh, I know this one. What is Smuckers?
Let's hear it, player one. Correct. Player one.
All right. I'll try foreign words and phrases for 2000.
Here's Kelly to start us off.
Horses are put through precise maneuvers in this, a French word for training.
Player one.
What is equestrian? No.
Anyone else? We're talking about dressage.
Dressage, huh? Oh, well.
Back player one. Back to you for our next selection.
Shakespeare's characters for 2000. Oh, Daily Double. I don't know how good I feel about this,
Two
though.
daily doubles.
but-
You are in the lead right now. How much are you going to wager?
Just
player
because
one?
I know it'll give me a big lead, I'll try to bet everything. Plus the fact that I didn't get to do a real Daily Double earlier, so let's give it a try.
Okay, here is the clue. The appropriately named Servilius is a servant to this title guy of Athens.
Oh, God, I do not know. I do not know. Who is Timon?
That
Oh, thank God! Thank God! I got super lucky there. Woo! And because of that, I doubled my score to 15,600. How about that? Alright. I'll probably regret it, but Celebrity AKA for 2000.
The movie's original Alfie. He was originally named Maurice Micklewhite.
Alright, I do not know this one, though.
It's player three.
Michael Caine?
You
Okay, it was apparently
correct.
Michael Caine.
Select again.
Celebrity AKA for 400.
Destiny Hope Cyrus, Billy Ray's kid and star of TV's Hannah Montana, now goes by this first name.
Do not like her at all. Who is Miley?
Yes, player one.
Or what is Miley?
That's it. We return to you, player
Alright,
one.
science for 2000.
In 2007, Intel announced a new, faster chip design replacing this 14th element with hafnium. Let's hear it, player one.
What is silicon?
Correct.
Alright, I figured as much.
Player one. You
And
pick
I'll
again,
do Father of the Bride for 2000.
please. Days before the 1992 election, this candidate accused the GOP of trying to disrupt his daughter's wedding.
Think I've heard about this. Who is
Okay, player one.
Ross Perot?
Right.
Up to $20,000 now.
Please pick again, player
Alright,
one.
1600 for Shakespeare.
This man boasts, "He that knows better how to tame a shrew, now let him speak."
I'll give it a try.
Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Polonius? Nope.
Any other takers?
But I've still got a ginormous lead right now.
Yes, player two.
Petruchio? Yeah, that probably would have been my next guess.
Player two. Back to you.
Celebrity AKA for 800.
It's the real last name of Nicolas Cage and of his famous uncle. Okay, player one.
Who is... Oh, sorry, what's Coppola? Alright.
Choose again, player one.
Slogans for 16.
Because I'm worth it.
What's L'Oreal?
It's player one. That is correct. You again,
Alright,
player one.
1600 Father of the Bride.
9 weeks before he died, this Broadway lyricist got his daughter to the church on time. Player one.
Who is Alvin J. Lerner? Alright,
you.
took a guess on that one.
You get to pick again, player
Foreign
one.
words and phrases for 16.
This Arabic salutation, often followed by alaikum, means peace.
I don't have a guess for this one.
Yes, player two.
Salam? Okay, then.
Choose again, player two.
800 Father of the Bride.
On November 14th, 1973, his daughter Anne got married at Westminster Abbey, with 500 million watching on TV. Okay, player one.
Who is... Prince Philip?
That's
All right.
correct. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Science 16.
We went underground to learn this unit is equal to about 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd power molecules of a substance. It's player one.
What is a mole? All right.
That's correct. We return to you, player one.
All right. Science 12.
Here's Kelly with the clue.
Symbolized lambda, the total distance covered by one complete cycle of oscillation from peak to peak or trough to trough is called this.
Let's hear it, player one.
What is frequency? No, maybe it's wavelength.
That's wrong.
I should know this too
Anyone
because
else care to
I
try to come up
went
with
to
a
class
correct
for this kind of
response?
stuff. I'm just, for whatever reason, blanking.
Here's what we were looking for. The wavelength.
Yeah, wavelength. Should have gone with that instead. Oh well, shake it
Player
off.
one. You pick again.
1600 Celebrity AKA. And there's the other daily double.
Answer. The second daily double. You are currently in the lead. What'll it be?
Not a big fan of celebrities, so I'll just go 8400.
Answer. Yes, sir. His real name is Reginald Dwight.
I think it's Who is Mick Jagger?
However, you keep your lead. Here's what we wanted. Elton John.
Fuck, I wish I knew that one. Oh well, I've still got a solid
Player
lead
one.
at least.
Pick again.
Good thing I didn't wager more on that. Slogans 12.
Choosy moms choose this.
What's Jif?
Player one. Yep. Player one.
All right,
back to
Shakespeare for 800. I can just pick
you.
kind of
Friar
freely
John
now.
gets quarantined, so he never delivers that really important letter that this friar wrote to Romeo. Yes, player one.
Who is Friar Tuck?
No,
No.
that's not right. Any other takers? Let's hear it, player three.
Friar Lawrence is what we needed there.
Select again.
400 slogans and mottos.
It takes a lickin' and keeps on ticking.
What is
Okay,
Timex?
player one. Right you are. Please
All
pick
right,
again, player one.
foreign words and phrases for 400.
The name of this type of poem is from the Japanese for stanza. It's player one.
What is a haiku? All right. 1200
again,
Father of the
player
Bride.
In 2002,
Finish up
Ralph
this
Steadman,
category.
who took a wild trip to this city with Hunter Thompson, went back to see his daughter wed.
Don't quite know at the top of my head.
Player three?
New York? Nope.
That's not right. Anyone
All right,
else?
so it's a 50-50 chance.
Yes, player one.
Oh, I'm gonna I'm going to be really upset if it's Las Vegas and I don't pick that. You know what? Even though I've kind of got doubts, I'm just going to put it just in case because I really do not know. Thank God. I never would have been able to let myself down if I would have not gotten that.
Choose again, player
All right,
1.
anyway. Science 8.
In 2006, Israeli scientists claim to have created the ball type of this stormy phenomenon using a microwave oven. Okay, player 1.
What is lightning? All right.
Correct.
Up to 18.4.
Please pick again, player 1.
I'll finish off celebrity, a.k.a.
When she's got mail, we wonder if it's addressed to Margaret Hyra.
Don't know.
Here's the response we were looking for.
Meg Ryan, okay.
We return to you, player 1.
Foreign words and phrases, 8.
Undercover cop Arnold Schwarzenegger taught it in a 1990 film. Player 1?
What is karate? No.
Sorry. That's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player 3.
Ballet? No, well, that narrows it down.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it. Player 2.
Kindergarten.
Good. You again, player 2.
1,200 foreign words and phrases.
A medical aphorism, primum non nocere, is translated as, first of all, do know this.
What is harm?
Okay, player 1.
All right.
Select again.
400 for Shakespeare's characters.
There's something in his soul o'er which his melancholy sits on brood is said of this title character. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Hamlet?
Yep.
And I read that, so I should know. I'll
You
finish
get to
off
pick
slogans
again,
and
player
mottos.
1. All the news that's fit to print.
What's the New York Times?
Yes, player 1. That's it.
$20,000.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Finish off Shakespeare's characters, why not?
She's in Troy when she tells Pandarus, "Go hang yourself, you naughty, mocking uncle."
But unfortunately, I don't quite know at the top of my head.
Here's the correct response. Cressida.
Cressida, okay.
And we'll wrap
And
up
lastly,
the board
science
with
for 400.
this clue. The third law of thermodynamics implies that a system can never be brought to this temperature point.
All right.
It's
Should know this
player
one. What is absolute zero?
Good for you.
All right. Well, I do have a runaway
All
game
three
here,
of
so
you
my run
will
will in fact
participate in
continue.
Final Jeopardy
Thank goodness.
Right after this. Everything depends on Final Jeopardy, of course, so let's take a look at the category, shall we? Organizations.
Organizations.
What are you going to wager?
All right. You know what? I'm actually going to go a bit unconventional here. I'm actually going to go $10,007.
Each direction.
But at least
on
if I
the
want,
control
if I'm wrong, I
panel
still
represents
win.
A different response.
Anyway, what's it going to be?
Press a direction to select an answer. And now the last clue. In 2003, Allied Command Europe and Allied
Oh,
Command
I should have this,
Atlantic,
though.
Parts of this
I've definitely got
organization
this.
merged.
What is NATO?
Let's see your response.
What's NATO?
And
Yep,
this
I'm correct.
response will add how much to your score?
So she doubles her score to $1,600. This might very well be a triple get.
Did you come up with the correct response?
Yep, she also said NATO.
And that correct response will add...
You bet $2,050.
What did you put as your response?
And of course I said NATO.
With that correct response,
And I
you
wagered
will gain...
10,007. So I'll go up to $30,407.
Congratulations to you, player
Very
one.
nice. So overall, I'd
Good
say that
game,
was a pretty
everyone.
good game.
And thank you so much for playing.
All right, let me do the math here really quickly. So like I said, my previous 12 game total was $228,989. So if I add that, $30,407 to that, that would be $359,396. So that's my 13 game total is $359,396. And I'll see you guys all for game 14 whenever I get around to that. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.